Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360. KYs.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in. We do the knowledge of wisdom so you can understand. Real2reel360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy our show. Peace. Peace to Allah's mighty 5% nation, the gods and earth, to all the human families of the planet Earth. We bid you a love, peace, and happiness. High salute. I am DJ KY's Allah. We are here. You are here. We are all here to the award-winning Real2reel360. Welcome, everybody, man. Listen, this is the second part of our doubleheader special. So, without further ado, we're going to drop this science and bring on this fantastic, phenomenal young man in the business. And we ain't holding back no punches. All right. So let's get in the trenches. Let me bring out the one that does it like nobody's business. I'm talking about pound for pound, putting it down better than James Brown when he slides across the microphone. I'm talking about the baddest mofo in the business. Y'all know who he is. This is my brother, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers. Peace to the mighty 5% nation, the gods and nerves. We back at it again. This is our double header right here. Man, nobody does it like Real2reel360. I'm gonna let it be known right now. When you have a gold platinum artist at your first show, then your second show, you have a Grammy award-winning artist. Man, don't get no better than that, man. But right here, right now, we have the one, the only, Mr. Rodnae da Boss. Let's go.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
yo.
What's good, family?
It was good, man. Chilling.
And I'm telling you, I'm so excited about this here, man. I'm so excited about this interview. Like we was talking behind the scenes, I've been waiting on this here, man. I've been wanting this interview because there's so many things that I wanted to ask you personally, just from your musical experience alone, the individuals you worked with over the years, man. But before we get into it, can you go ahead and introduce yourself to all the followers and likers and subscribers that's on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook, and Instagram at this time?
I'm Rodney, aka Rodnae da Boss, multi-platinum Grammy Award-winning producer, artist, writer, everything. And from Monroe, Louisiana.
Now, who are some of the artists that you've worked with over the years?
Boosie, Wayne, Lil Wayne Plies, Rocco the Don, Mr. Magic, Fiend, what's his name? Joe Smith, the basketball player that I did a song for him. I just found that not too long ago. Yeah, it's called Parking Lot Pimpin'. It ain't out though. But man, Bobby Valentino, wrote for Bobby Valentino, Trey Songz, Hurricane Chris. I worked with Webby. Man, I can't even think. I can't even think. I just posted a picture with all of them on there, man. I can't think of the rest of it, man.
The question I want to know at that one. Well, we're gonna get to the question I want to know. When did you start off producing music, and how did you learn? What was the route you went to learn how to compose music?
Okay. Whew. It was a cold summer's night. Man, it was in the 90s. Like I was fresh out of high school. Now like, fresh out of high school, and I was supposed to went to the army, and because that's what my dad was. He was in the army, and I didn't go. I instead of jumping off the porch and going to the army, I went to the studio, pissed them off. I was just being an artist at the time, and as time went on, I think my cousin's mom bought a keyboard because she got, it started with a Casio keyboard, the little $99 you get from JCPenney's.
Right.
All right. And I had a rolling, I'm gonna say it's a rolling drum machine that just had it was just like plain and simple. So I had a karaoke machine. I'll walk like 3/4 of a mile to my cousin's house with that karaoke machine and that drum machine, risking getting robbed or anything. Guy walking down, a little skinny guy walking down the street with that on his back. And what we did was we had the tapes, we had the drum machine. I did the drums, and then we just keep going, snare, kick, you know what I'm saying? Crash, all that stuff. Then he'll come in and he'll put all the rest of the sounds on top of it with the Casio keyboard. Then we'll, but the whole time we're doing this, we're switching the tape, pressing record and playing, pressing the tape and record like that. And then all of a sudden, we like, okay, we start laying the backgrounds. We start laying our verses. By the time you heard it, it was hissy as hell. It was hissy. But for what we made with that, people was like, wow, if y'all could get to a real studio, get to real equipment, y'all be crazy. So his mom bought the first keyboard. We had a cord, and it got to the point where he had more time to work with it because I had to come over there. And it got to the reason why I started producing. That's what I'm getting to. He was making all the beats because he had figured out the keyboard or whatever. And he started making beats for himself and other people. So it was like, I can't keep just waiting on him to make me a beat. So I started playing around on the keyboard, and I learned the keyboard myself, and I started making beats. But that was just for me. And that went on into the 2000s. I wouldn't make no beats for nobody else. So it wasn't until I sold my first beat in 2002 for $75. And I was like, dang. Then I moved back to Monroe in 2004. And I was like, okay, I go get a job or I start selling drugs. Drugs wasn't gonna be it. So I started making beats, and people, it was a certain sound I came with from Jigga City BR. They had a jig music. And what I did was I heard it and I created our own sound within Monroe, Louisiana. So then everybody was coming to me asking for trying to get that sound, including artists from BR. That's how I ended up messing with Fox Emilion and getting on his album, which we had the Wipe Me Down song first. So and I did 2 songs on there. The one that I wrote the hook for Trey Songz. That right there kind of catapulted me to everybody wanted to work with me from that area. And then me getting management with Fiend. And then Fiend from No Limit. Yeah.
Now, what was the point in your life when you said, I'm going to do this music thing? We know, you know what I'm saying, you was talking about going into the army and then instead going into the studio, but what was it to say, I'm going to make this, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to make an impact right here? You know what I'm saying? And,
my last year of school, the whole time I was at I was in school in high school. There, and I always wanted to get in the talent show, but I never could. I never wanted to sing by myself. I always wanted to sing with a group.
Right.
You know, that was big in the 90s. So, I had put one together, and me, my brother, and two other guys, and we got up there, and it was my first time actually getting on stage performing. Period. And we sung "Come With Me" by Shy. And the first guy went first. He was like, I got a call, a telephone call today. Somebody's offering a job 1,000 miles away. Now I'm gonna take it. It's the opportunity of a lifetime. But then I slid. I turned around and slid forward and said, "So I'm turning to you." When I did that, right then and there, I was like, the girl that didn't pay attention to me in school came up to the first agreement, and I went down there and touched her head. She just screamed. Right then in that moment, I knew I needed to be doing something, man. After that walk through the hallway, they was just like, girls was trying to grab my arms. Hey, yeah. Ain't nothing like that feeling, man.
Now,
yeah.
What was it like to get that letter or that call to say that you were nominated for a Grammy? Not even though you're a multi-Grammy winner. What was that feeling like when you got that letter to be acknowledged for your work?
It was my management. My management manager. He at the time I had his name Musa, and he's like the co-CEO of Jet Life with Currency. Yeah, he used to be with No Limit too. When Currency was with No Limit, you know what I'm saying? So he was my manager. Fink was my manager. So I got a call from I didn't get the letter in the mail. What I got was all the stuff was coming to my lawyer at the time. And he called me. He said, "You sitting down?" That's how he talk. "You sitting down?" I said, "Yeah." "Okay. We're nominated for a Grammy." "What?" And I was like, "What?" I said, "For real?" He's like, "Yeah, man. It's go time. It's go time." I said, "Oh, man." So he said, "All right, man. I know you finna call everybody." I said, "Yep." So next thing you know, I jumped off the phone. I must have called. I went screaming through the house like a girl. You know what I'm saying? I called everybody. I called my mom. I called everybody, man. When I announced it on Facebook, Facebook hadn't popped at that time.
Yeah, we still, I think, on
MySpace.
MySpace.
I announced it on MySpace. Man, it was crazy. But
now, Rodney,
was crazy.
You have these plaques on your wall. A lot of people are looking for the platinum plaques, the gold plaques, and things of that nature, which, you know what I'm saying, of course you have. But to have that Grammy plaque on your wall, what feeling is that for you as an artist? You know what I mean? We talk behind the scenes about the pros and cons of it. What are the pros and cons of having a Grammy?
People's expectations of, you know what I'm saying? They expect you to okay, like say for instance, an artist call me right now and they say, "Hey man, I'm trying to look for some beats," you know what I'm saying? Right now, at this moment in time, it's really messed up for a person who has that behind them. Because they want, oh man, I can call somebody and get a beat for $150 right now. Call them. And I get off the phone. I don't sell beats like I used to. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys is out here buying beats for $25 off of beat stars and downloading YouTube beats and stuff like that. So, and these young cats don't respect that. Don't respect it like you would in the 90s or in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? They don't respect it, man. It's like, what you doing right now?
Man, I tell you, I want to shout out everybody that's in the comment. Sunshine, the singer, said, "What's up, cousin?"
Yeah.
And my man Tiny from Bars and Hoops Radio, Elusive Ladies, Lady T Soul, Sugar Royce, Chair Williams is in the comments. Everybody is showing much love today on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube and Facebook. Thank y'all for chiming in. Now, when we talk about your very first song that you sold the beat to, when you heard that song on the radio, what was that experience for you? Like the song that you produced on the radio?
Man. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I mean, my cousin just talked about this the other day. I don't react off of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When it's on the radio. Now, when it was my song, it was like I react. But when it's somebody else's song, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. But the one time that I could say that I reacted is when Wayne was on the VMAs and he came up out of the floor and I was looking on TV. My manager called me once again and said, "Rodney, I need you to send me the breakdowns, the stems to the beat." I said, "Okay, I need you to do it ASAP." Okay, he's performing it at the VMAs. I was like, "What?" Oh man, out of all songs on that whole album, he produced it. Okay, so I'm not nonchalant, but at the same time, I just don't react like a normal person would. Just, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to stuff, but when I seen that orchestra playing what I created, and I was just sitting up there looking like, oh my God. And I all of a sudden he just came out the flow and what's that lady name? I think she won American Idol, but or she was the guy that was over American Idol. What's the dude name?
Man, don't get me the line. Don't get me the line.
The one that don't like that's on American Idol. The white guy.
White guy. Oh shoot.
I can't remember his name, but you know what I'm talking about. The main guy that's over. It was his art. Trying to come to you. I know, like right there. Hey, it'll come to it later on. Hey, but it was his artist. Huh?
Simon.
Yeah, Simon.
Simon Cowell.
Yeah.
Simon Cowell. It was his artist, but that is a thing. I can't remember what the girl name. She was doing her thing that year, and she was his artist, and she was singing Nina Simone's part. And I'm just like, and I'm just looking at the screen. I'm sitting on the edge of my bed, and I'm just like, wow. And at that moment, it was just like I wanted to cry, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't believe that I actually had a song being performed on TV live, and he came up through the flow, even though he forgot his words and started rapping a Drake verse. It still was like, you know what I'm saying, monumental for me. I jumped up in the bed, started jumping up and down, happy, and I don't know what. That's when I got my biggest reaction out of it. Wasn't the radio, but it was TV.
Man, I tell you, as a producer and an artist, which one do you prefer?
Man, that's a hard one. I can't even lean. I gotta stay right there in the middle. I mean, as an artist, as me making music, just making music, I enjoy both of them. But as for but the performance side of artists, being an artist, that's what makes me lean that way. That's what I can say. But just making music, I love making music, making beats and stuff like that. It's just, you know.
Now, coming out of Monroe, Louisiana, you know, you're in Zydeco country. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with bounce and everything else. How do you incorporate that sound, that Louisiana sound, that, you know what I'm saying, into your music?
I can honestly say back in the days we incorporate, because you know that bounce sound is down south, New Orleans. So up north, it was like they up north in the 90s, they was really on some you had a different sound up north from down south. Right. Baton Rouge, and then you had Shreveport. But we had our own sound on our end too. So we use those sounds though. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make them girls get up and bounce something, you come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. They gonna stop bouncing as soon as they hear that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big influence on my tracks. I know for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Manny Fresh. Come on, man.
Yeah. Now, as a artist, who were some of your biggest influences as an artist?
As an artist, man, I'm off top. Like I say, I was a big on group stuff. So Jodeci and Boys to Men off top. New Edition, Shy, and them groups. You know what I'm saying? But the two most, the Boys to Men and Jodeci. I can't forget A-Time. Yeah.
Now, who was your biggest influences as a producer?
Man, Manny Fresh, Dr. Dre, Babyface, Timbaland, and Neptune.
Definitely. Shout out.
And I can't forget producer of Outkast. What's the name of the group? The production team.
Dungeon Family.
They got a different name. I can't think of the name, but they part that the Dungeon Family. They're part of the Dungeon Family. They're the producers of all those people, but I can't think of what the name of the production company is because the guy one of the guys just had passed.
Rico
I can't think of what it's called. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, that right, them too, man, crazy.
Now, your very first song as a artist, what was that feeling like for you?
What was the very first song? My first song. Man, I must have listened to that thing over and over and over and over and over and over to the tape pop. I said tape.
See, I'm gonna tell you that we come from that era, like we were saying before on a private on another show that where individuals were selling their tapes out the trunk of the cars, and you know what I'm saying, hitting these flea markets and being on the streets slanging tapes like cats was slanging, you know what I'm saying, stones. So musically, your journey, your artist development started in the 90s.
Yeah.
And how did you know what I'm saying? Because you're in the talent show, you were singing, wooing, but when you were producing it somehow or another, you came into hip hop. How did that transition go from you starting out singing to you producing hip hop records with legends?
Because there's the thing. I was I always I didn't know I could sing until I was like 12 years old, but because my dad played all types of soul music, he played country, played everything. He filled my ears with music, period. And even until I lived in Rhode Island that I actually heard hip hop. And just listening to the you know what I'm saying, how they did the drums and how they was coming on the mic and all that different stuff. So I listened to a lot of East Coast music. When I moved over, we left there, moved back to Louisiana, then went over to Germany, and he would just buy whatever was hot in the States. And I'll sit up there and hear it, and I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And so when I came back to Louisiana, I was on some East Coast music type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So everybody listening to No Limit, and I didn't listen to it. I was listening to Jay-Z and you know what I'm saying? And Common before Common switched over to the new Common, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was listening to stuff like that. So it was like I was listening to East Coast music. So So when I came back and I came to Louisiana, like, man, what is you listening to, man? They listened to and just think about it. Fiend was my manager, you know, later on. And you know what I'm saying? He'll say something, man, you ever heard this song? I'm like, nah, I never heard it before because I didn't listen to no Henry. So you know what I'm saying? All my cousins listen to it, and I used to be like this. I won't listen to it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, my favorite song of Fiends is Somebody Getting Their Ass. Now I'm telling you right now, if you play that right now, I'm gonna bounce. Play that right there. Him and me and X together, it's going down. I'm not even gonna.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I'll go look up that song after we get off of here. I didn't listen to none of the music. I listened to the music that me and him got a song together.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's that, and me and my cousin Raphael. Let me say this. Production wise, I'm on a production company, which is me, my cousin Raphael, and it was his brother King Al. King Al doesn't do beats anymore. He does video. So if you seen my video for Put You to Sleep, video for that, he did that video for me. So he shoots video for, you know what I'm saying, Rick Ross and other people like that on that end in Vegas. They're in Vegas. But Raphael, he did a song. He's got songs with Hurricane Chris. He's got songs with he don't just work for Dame Dash. He's working with Dame Dash right now. You know what I'm saying? Like as we speak. So and he did what else did he do? He got a song with Flo Rida and Lil Wayne called Fresh I Stay. Right. And a bunch of stuff. But that's who we are. Well, I don't got away from the question you asked, but I had to say that.
No, not a problem. But we got a few of your songs, right? Do It Like a Boss. You Must Be Smoking. You know what I mean? So, and then them haters don't like that. That right. Song, yeah. Kay, we got to line that one up right there. Them haters don't like that because
I'm gonna tell you what you know where this song came from.
Where?
The song I got with Fiend. Right. At that time, I had a lot of people in Southern Soul hating on me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we know.
Yeah, they was hating on me. Hey, don't put him on the show. All kinds of crazy stuff, man. And I actually have a text message in my phone from such a big star in Southern Soul saying, "Don't put him on the show. I don't mess with him." Oh,
well, I tell you, they put messages out on Real2reel. So
yeah, I ain't never said who it is. I'm not gonna say it because I ain't that type of person. But just know I know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he did this song with me and my group. I had a group back in 2011 and back. You know what I'm saying? A little rap group, and he did a song with us called "Them Haters." And you got a new fit, they don't like that. You got a new whip, they don't like that. You on your own too, they don't like that. Them haters. And then Fiend, look it up after we got it, man. Fiend killed it. Fiend killed it. And
I rock with Fiend.
Yeah, he killed it. So once I found out about that little text message, and I just look at it every day. I was like, man, you know what I'm finna do for recreate a Southern Soul version of Them Haters, but I named it Them Haters Don't Like That, and I switched it all around, and I'm rapping on the other version, So yeah, so this one was like a no-brainer, just coming with the lyrics because hey, everybody got a hater.
That's it. It's okay, man. Let's lock in, baby. Let's go.
My boy Stan Lord Reed used to say, if you ain't got a hater, you ain't doing nothing. Well, if you got a hater, this song for you. They don't lie. Yeah. Haters don't like that. Them haters don't like that. They don't like that. Don't like that. Them haters don't like that. You've been busy spreading all the Always in somebody's business. Are you done? Are you finished? Cause I ain't got no time for your haters. They don't lie. Oh, when everything's going right. When you find the love of your life. And it's your time to shine.
They don't lie. They don't lie.
Talking about them haters. They don't like that. See them haters. They don't wanna see you win. Put salt on your name just to do you in. Words in your mouth that you ain't even said. When a nigga do thoughts about you in people's head. Oh, haters.
Oh,
They don't lie. Oh, when you get a new car.
they don't
Just
lie.
got a good job. About to be a superstar. Them haters. Oh, they don't like that. Talk about them haters. Oh, they don't like that. The hate in your face, the hate at work, the hate in the streets, even hate at
Even
church.
hate at
They'll
church.
try to stop you, keep doing what you're
Doing what
doing.
you're
Stay out the
doing.
way, they just keep on moving. Oh, them haters, they don't like that. Talking about them haters, they don't like that. Put your middle fingers in the air. If you got a hater, no, they don't like that. Talk about them haters.
Running beat drop.
Man, listen. Can't relate. You understand me? I can relate. Can't run it back one more again, please.
That could be our new anthem right there.
That right there. A new show anthem. Can't run that back.
What's that Lord Reed used to say? If you ain't got a hater, you ain't doing nothing. Well, if you got a hater, this song's for you. They don't lie. Yeah. Don't lie. Them haters don't like that. They don't like that. Don't like that. Them haters don't like that. High haters, you've been busy. Spreading all them lies, you've been messy. Always in somebody's business. Are you done? Are you finished? Cause I ain't got no time for your haters. They don't lie. Oh, when everything's going right. When you find the love of your life. And it's your time to shine. Them haters don't like that. They don't like that. Don't like that. Talking about them haters. They don't like that. Don't like that. See them haters. They don't wanna see you win.
They
Put
don't.
salt on your name just to do you in. Words in your mouth that you ain't even said. When a nigga do thoughts about you in people's head. Oh, haters, they don't lie. Oh, when you get a new car. They don't lie. Just got a good job. They don't lie. About to be a superstar. Them haters don't like that. Oh, they don't like that. Talk about them haters. Oh, they don't like that. The hate in your face, the hate
You gonna hate it out there.
They'll try to stop you, keep doing what you're doing. Stay out the way, they just keep on moving. Oh, them haters, they don't like that. Don't like that. Talking about them haters, don't like that. They don't like that. Don't like that. Put your middle fingers in the air. If you got a hater, don't like that. No, they don't like that. Don't like that. Talking about them haters, don't like that.
Running beat drop.
So Sunshine, thank you.
Man, I tell you, shout out to my big bro, Black God is in the building, man. Sugar Roll in the building, man. I tell you, when you look at individuals, and maybe it is the Grammy thing and everything else, but you look at certain individuals in a different light than you do other artists because of their accomplishments, right?
Right.
And when speaking with you, you're humble about everything. And it's like the realest conversation ever, because I don't know if you know what I'm saying, some artists, they get to that plateau of Grammy and they're not hungry anymore. What keeps you pushing? What keeps you motivated to do what you do?
It's like music to me is like eating. You don't eat, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it is it's like I could go in there, well, come in here and turn my music on and just sit here, and I'm gonna come up with something, and it's just gonna be like, it's like soothing to my mind. It's like some people use playing a PlayStation is their get away from the, you know, something, from everything. But at the same time, having something like that on you, you want to keep going. You want to keep going so you can, you know what I'm saying, keep rising and get more of those accolades and stuff. And pretty much show people, you know, motivate other people to want to do the same thing that you have done. Me, in a way, I let myself get a little sidetracked. You know what I'm saying? I'm no lie about that. But now I'm back on, you know what I'm saying? I'm back on my stuff. I got sidetracked and got away from the music. But Southern Soul brought me back to loving music again, because I'm actually able to get in there and sing and not have to use autotune. I tell you, man, it was crazy because you 08, 09, they did not want to hear nothing I was saying unless I had auto tune on it, and I didn't know how to use auto tune, so I'm up here trying to put auto tune on my voice and stuff. Man, it was just crazy. So I just said, you know what? 2013 came, and I was like, you know what? I'm done.
Now, let's talk about the different eras that you've been through, because you talk about the auto tune era, which is, you know, I guess that what they used to call putting that T-Pain on it, and but you come from like a lyrical era where MCs had, you know what I'm saying, lyrics. Then, you know what I'm saying, now you went through the bubblegum era when they was lean with it, rock with it. What was it about your style that stayed authentic? You know what I mean? Where you didn't jump on the fad.
Man, it was like I listen to people, but I you know what I'm saying, I listen to so much R&B and stuff. I just can't get away from it. I'll give you an explanation. I think I was talking to Cupid 2 months ago. He said, boy, you could tell you came up in the 90s, bro. Because you got that 90s sound. And I was like, yeah, I just can't get away from it. And I was like, man, if they could just bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, I was like, well, I could do what I did in the 90s in Southern Soul. And I realized that I could sing. I didn't try to. I tried to, like I said, I tried the auto tune and it just didn't work for me. I got a song right now in Arkansas, in Monroe. They love this song, and I did it in auto tune. If I play it right now, it's like I could listen to it and say, "Boy, I didn't do that auto tune right." And at the same time, it's turned all the way up, and it's like, and they love this song. I'm talking about they absolutely love the song. Somebody was playing on the radio and everything, man. But I'm gonna probably have to re-record the song. They probably won't even like it because it's not in auto tune. But it's like I try to keep it to okay. I feel like this. My dad said if you can't sing it on stage, if you can't sound like the record, don't record it.
Right.
When you perform it, that's what my dad always told me. He said, "You listen to Luther, he sound like the record. You listen to Witness, he sound like the record." And the most one he said was Al Green, and sound like the record because that's his favorite. He knows that's one of his favorite artists, and he played it all the time. The dude sounds just like the record every time he sings it, and that's the whole point. Because you can't get on stage. I mean, they did. They came out with the auto tune live. You know what I'm saying? You can get up there and sing it live, but still, though, you know what I'm saying? What if the engineer don't know the note? Auto tune supposed to be in, and you off note. But no, I stopped using it after then. And let me take that back. You can auto tune has been used for years. It goes all the way back to Cher. It's been out for years. You just never knew it was auto tune. But now they don't made it to where you can't even tell it has auto tune on it because you got a button that is a button all the way to the left. Don't give me line to say what it's called. They just put it on Auto Tune Pro. You turn that button all the way to the right. Now you got the one that you can turn all the way up and it's all the way T-Pain, but you got another one that turns all the way to the right and you don't hear no auto tune, but your vocals are tuned. But it costs. I got it. It'll make your vocal sound real good. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be able to sing like that when you get on stage, though.
Now, what is it about the 90s music that left so much of an impact on you as an artist?
Man, it was like everybody had like their own sound. Number one, their own sound. Every R&B person you hear right now sounds the same. Every artist, their voice is real tiny, and it's auto tune. It's not saying that it's bad or anything, but everybody sounds the same. But back then, you had the Jodeci, KC. Well, KC had some raw notes,
right?
You know what I'm saying? All throughout, but it just sounded so good that you feel it. You feel the music. You know what I'm saying? You can feel when somebody says, "Ooh, yeah." But they can't go on there and it's like, yeah. That's what they sound like. It don't hit you right here. It don't hit you right here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that would be like going from Barry White to Mighty Mouse.
I'm telling you, man, there's something that hits you right there to when you hear it. You're like, man, okay. My first love broke up with me, and when you love someone, they just don't treat you bad.
Donnell Jones.
Man, why is it right to put over the car like, oh, dang. I gotta be the one, baby. Jagged Edge song. I'll pull over. Jesse Powell. Same thing, bro. I went through it, and I was like, I want to cuss out whoever that was playing this stuff on the radio. Well, I'm telling you, them time right there, man. God, they made some songs in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And they did in the 2000s though. In the 2002, the early 2000s, yeah.
Right.
The early.
They
you knew.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you, 80s, that 90s, and that early 2000s was that love era. You know what I mean? That love
Right.
era. You know what I'm saying? And take you on them emotional highs. But
Exactly. I mean, it's not really you can turn on a song, be in a room with a girl, and just turn the song on. Boom, 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 boom. And R. Kelly starts singing, and then all of a sudden her clothes is
to the floor.
gone.
To the floor. To the floor.
See, you know what? It was distinctive. Every group was distinctive back then. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But look, that's how I lost my virginity. My son locked my son, really. My cousin locked the door. He closed the door. It didn't have no knob on it. Locked me in there with a girl and pushed the thing up on her head. It's a right and the wrong way to love somebody. I was like, oh my God. Like I said, turn around. Swoop. Oh my God. Oh Lord, it's gonna happen.
boy, that's some good old days there, boy.
Yeah, but he set me up on that one.
Hey, he looked out for you. He looked out for you.
Yeah.
Hey, but you got a song that says they call me the boss. Let's get into that.
Right.
What was the inspiration and thought process on that one right there?
Okay. How long we on here?
We got about 15 more minutes.
Okay, then I'll make it real quick. I was riding and I was just driving. I was at the time I was working FedEx, driving and I'm delivering.
Uh-huh.
And I got a song called Delivery Man. So I'm delivering and I called one of my clients and I said, hey man, I got this idea for a song called Cougar Love. He said, all right, put it in my inbox and I'll fix the words up, send it back to you. You go ahead and make the beat. I said, all right, bet. So when he hung up, I was already listening to something and I just heard his melody in my head. I just clicked on this thing and I was like, okay. They call me the boss. Cause I handle my business. And I sung the whole chorus all the way through into his inbox on Facebook. He called me back. Hey, don't make the beat. I'm gonna shoot you the bread. I said, no. That's me, bro. I was talking about a song called Cougar Love. You know what I'm saying? This was in 2000. It was in 2018. Yeah, 2000 when I first got in. It was like a couple of months. And he thought he was going to get that song. I said, no, his name Lack. He out of Bernice, Louisiana. And he's like, oh man, bro. So I did the verse, did the chorus, did the verse, like took my time on it. And as soon as that song came out, everybody was like, who is this cat? You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, I've been in Southern Soul ever since, man.
Hey, my boy Jay Lyon's in the building. Jay Lyon in the building, my man, the gentleman of Southern Soul. Shout out to you, bro.
What's up?
Hey, K, let's get that, man. They call me the boss.
Yeah. It's your boy Rodnae da Boss. I'm gonna let you know why they call me the boss. Yeah. They call me the boss, cause I handle my business. I put in work until I'm finished. They call me the boss, I be taking care of business. I put in work until I'm finished. That's why they call me the boss. Just got a text message, it's time to clock in.
Oh, daylight.
My office is the best. My uniform's my skin. How long is my shift, baby? She said all night long. I pulled back the covers. She had nothing on. I don't need no application or resume. Cause I got a reputation and all the ladies know me. They call me the boss, cause I handle my business. I be taking care of business. I put in work until I'm finished. That's why they call me the boss. If I spend the night, baby, that's overtime. I'ma work that body, baby, like a 9 to 5. Baby, I work hard to give you what you need. Satisfaction guaranteed. You don't need no receipt. I don't need no application or resume. Cause I got a reputation and all the ladies love me. They call me the boss, cause I handle my business. I put in work until I'm finished. They call me the boss. I be taking care of business. I put in work until I'm finished. That's why they call me the boss. Let me hit it from the front, girl. Let me see you right. Give you just what you want. Let me hit it from the side. Let me go down low. Do it nice and slow. Let me hit it from the back. I know you like that. They call me the boss, cause I handle my business. I put in work until I'm finished. They call me the boss. I be taking care of business. I put in work until I'm finished. That's why they call me the boss. That's why they call me the boss, baby. So call 504-222-2405. If your man ain't on his job.
The 504, you heard the number. The man ain't on the job, you know what to do right there. You know what I'm saying?
They called it too. If I could play you the voicemails on there.
I can just imagine what it was when that number hit the scene. You know what I'm saying?
They'll call and say, "Hello, is this Rodnae?" Yeah. Oh my God, this is real number. You know Diddy Simon, right?
Yeah.
She said she was on her live and she was just talking on her. And she said, "You know what? I don't heard him say this number every time I play. I'm finna call the number." You know how she talk. So she called the number and I picked up. She said, "It's his number, y'all." It says, "Okay, now that I don't call the number, what now?" I'm like, hey, all the people were looking at me. I didn't know what to say.
Hey man, shout out to Lady Coco, Jinder Harris on here, man.
Hey,
Lady Coco, what's up? What's up?
Man, I tell you, your career has been, you know what I'm saying, phenomenal. Going through the ups and downs and with music and everything else. But what was your honest artist development phase for you and the message that you give new artists nowadays since they don't go through that same type of process?
Man, I went, that artist development phase came through what I thought was jamming or was nice was not nice. It was booty. And I'm talking about, man, I'm glad it never came out. Because when I listened to it again, I was like, oh no, that ain't it. What was I thinking? Oh, I never went by the whole and you can look at it like that when people is trying to be an artist and they trying to get their music out and they want to put out the best music. They always say, do not let your mama listen to it. Then she gonna tell you, oh baby, it sounds so good. Because she love you. You gotta really go to a person that do not know you and just play the record and just like, hey man, what do you think about this record? This guy just got to, and just say that, and they're gonna tell you what they really think because they don't know you and they don't know that's you. And that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I did that to make sure that I was putting out the right music. It made people, if I knew this, if they start doing this, that's the dudes. But if the girls start doing this, then I knew it was good. You know what I'm saying? That's what I went by. And I every record I put out throughout the 2000s, I went to the club and I tried it out in the club first. That's what I did to make myself a better writer and a better beat maker. Because you can make a move to your music, man, you got something.
Right.
But then sometimes the beat is tight.
Now, if they go sit down, you know what it is at that point.
Man, I'm talking about you have Tucker playing, and in the morning come, then your song come on, boop, doop, 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 doop.
They going to get a drink.
You throw that go back to the drama board, man. That's the best way to do it. But I mean, you know, that's how I used to try all my records out. Before I went to the radio with them or whatever, I always tried them out in the club. I even performed them first to see how they was gonna work because, you know, everything you make is not gonna be tight. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Well, it goes back to the same thing. I just found some ADATs and some tapes. And I went and got me a tape recorder. My mama gave me the let me tape recorder with the USB joint on, and I was looking for some old songs of mine because people was asking for music overseas for me from the 90s, and I found this song called Bad Girl. That wasn't it. That song was, man, this to me, it was like I was like sitting like this. I want a bad girl that won't start on me. That's exactly how I sung it. I was like, why the hell I recorded it? And that was like $45 an hour. Never see the light of day? Nope. No. I'm just got to put out what I got from the 90s on that album and put it out. But that would have never seen the light of day. No.
As an artist, you've been independent majority of your career.
Yes.
And being that you've been independent, what was it about the independent circuit that you preferred than having the big machine behind you?
Ooh. Now you as a person that's been through like 3 different decades of music.
Right.
So it's like it was like in the 90s, man, I couldn't afford a studio. I had to have somebody, you know what I'm saying, pay for my stuff or whatever. And videos was like to get an independent video was like $10,000. And I couldn't afford that. Then you go to the 2000, everybody had the little HD joint, the little HD, whatever JVC is. And it became a little easier. And then you come to where we are now, where I could go record a song and say, she got the beat, ooh, she got the beat, ooh, boom, boom, boom. And they're gonna be like, ooh, girl, you heard that new song called beat. I kind of just to come through. That's crazy, man. I'm old. I'm old, man.
Nah, man, you seasoned, fam. You seasoned.
Yeah, okay. That's a Fiend though. Hey, Fiend said the same thing. He told me I was seasoned, man.
That's it.
I got a nephew who just called me probably before we got here, and I had to get off the phone with somebody I had an interview. He said, Uncle Rodney, I want to put my music on Apple Music. I said, that's it? Yeah. That shows you how much he knows. I said, okay, you're gonna have to come out here to Arkansas so I can sit you down and talk to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't know anything. Right. But he knows that I got decades of music, decades of experience behind me. Hey, man. This is the first interview I finally feel old, man.
My bad, dog. My bad, dog.
Hey, you said you was gonna. Hey, you said you was gonna go in depth. You went way back and made me think about all that stuff from wax songs that I made. my first love and my first, all that, man. That's crazy.
Cowboy Tap, what's up, family?
Bro, I said, bro, I'm not playing, bro. I told you I
Yeah,
wasn't playing, man. I did my research, man, and like I said, looking at your career,
yeah,
being in music for 3 decades, right? Like seriously, like being in music for 3 decades and still pushing harder and harder every day, getting stronger and stronger every day. You know what I'm saying? What is it? What is your inspiration to keep pushing, keep putting that good music out, keep writing? What is your inspiration behind that?
You know, you can see now. You can see your fans on Facebook, and every time I make it quick. This lady said, "I love your song, puts you to sleep." She said she shared it, and she said, "Are they playing it on the radio here in Monroe?" I said, "No." She said, "I'm gonna call them and see. I'm gonna call them request it." She called and requested. The DJ said he didn't have it. I sent it to him. So then she called. She said she forgot to call him yesterday. She called other guy that's there in Monroe, and he played it at 12:59 today. And everybody called me, and somebody puts it on Facebook. This is a person on Facebook. I have never met her before, and she loves my music because she saw me. She met me through Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And she saw it in passing and sent me a friend request. That right there is what makes me want to keep putting out music. And she's like, that song right there, that Put You to Sleep song, it was something different that you don't hear anymore.
Right.
And she was like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, it made me like, well, dang, you know what I'm saying? Well, maybe these me just being a straight up R&B person, I'm able to put out lots of songs like that because that's where I come from, the 90s. So I'm like, well, yeah, I might be on the song, you know. But that's why I keep going, because you can actually see people loving your music and see where they're at and target those people, you know.
Now, I was going to ask you about being in the interactive world now, where you're more accessible than you were in the 90s. People didn't, you know what I'm saying, wasn't able to put face to the music unless they went to a show or your face was on the cassette or BET, yeah, something like that. But now social media has opened up the door where people can actually reach out and have conversations with you.
Right. It is, man. It's I'm saying I'm able to ask them, what do you think about the song directly to the fan? And she's like, I love it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's the best part about it, because you can talk to, but there is a downside to it. You got your super fans that send you pictures of their
man. Listen, yeah, I know the inbox
gorilla.
The
gorilla. That's the only thing about it. They can get in your inbox and see you pictures oh no. Yeah, that's what happening, man. It is you as totally, but other than that, but it makes it totally easier for you to be an artist that way, though. Yeah. Hey.
Now I tell you, Kay, do we have Put You to Sleep?
Absolutely, I believe we do. Let me double check again. Yes.
Let's get that rocking right quick before we get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, baby.
She said she's tossing and turning, and she cannot sleep. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. She's calling for a dose of me. She says she's tired of counting sheep. Yes, she wants to go a couple rounds with me. Yeah, girl, I put you so damn deep, so deep to sleep, to sleep. You don't need no melatonin. You get tired after I put it on. I'll put it on you, baby. You don't need no sequel. If your man won't, you know I will. I'ma put you to sleep. Put you to sleep, my baby. La la land, la 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 land, sleep. Da 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 da. Sing it to la la land, yeah. La la land, sleep. You work hard for your money, and you need some rest. You wanna lay under me with your head on my chest. You've been stressing at work. Your boss is a jerk. I'ma ease your mind, it's my word. I know that talk is cheap, but baby, believe me when I say I'ma put you to sleep. I'ma put you to sleep. You don't need no melatonin. You get tired. I got you, baby. I'ma put I got the remedy that you need. Don't need no sequel. If your man won't, you know all you need is I'ma put you to sleep. Sing it to la la land. La la land, to sleep. I'ma put you to sleep. Sing it to la la land. La la land, to sleep. Down, put it down, down. Hey, baby, I'm about to take you to round town. I'ma take it there.
I'ma take you out
Put it down. Baby, I'm about to take you to I'ma put you to sleep. You don't need no melatonin. You get tired after I put it on. I'ma put you to sleep. I'm gonna put you to sleep, baby. If your man won't, you know I will. I got what you need. Sing it to la la land. La la land, to sleep. Sing it to la la land. La la land. Here we are alone, up in this room. Sing it to la la land. Make it la la land. If you make it do it, I got what you need. A special set of skills to put your fat to sleep.
Woo.
Yes,
Man, listen. That is grown folks music right there.
yeah.
And
Baby making music.
do not take Rodnae da Boss with you to family court trying to get child support because you played that song while you raised that baby. I'm putting that out there as a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Strip it down.
You played yourself.
You played
Yes,
yourself.
Y'all seen the video?
No, but I'm about to go see it because I know it's something serious.
Yeah. Hey, the girl who's in the video, she from Vegas. She say she wanted to hear the song, and when she heard it, I started singing it to her as we're doing it. That didn't sound right. As we're
You see how you put that part in there?
yeah, as we shooting the video, you see it. You see it. She's singing it, and I started singing. She said, "Ooh." You know, you can see again. They took all she said she was doing was twerking music, and dudes doing like the modern singing over rap song type music. But when I came with that, she said, "Oh my God, thank you." That's all she told me was thank you. But watch the video.
We definitely gonna watch that video. But right to the end, man, and I want to tell you how much of an honor it is to have you on Real2reel360 with all your accolades. and the journey that you have been through in music with all your experiences. We appreciate you coming on.
Man, thank y'all for the platform, man.
Could you tell everybody who's on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook how they can book you for a show, where they can get your music, how they can get in touch with you to get production or, you know what I'm saying, a song written?
Okay, the same number that the women call, that 504 number. So it got a variety of services, man. You know what I'm saying? 504-222-2405. That's the number you call to book me. Please don't be calling me breathing in the phone. You know what I'm saying? For everything, all my music is on every platform. Just look up Rodnae, Rodnae. It's not under Da Boss. Rodnae da Boss was my rap name, and so when I got on Facebook, they just kind of ran with it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, dang, that's why I say Rodney, aka Rodnae da Boss. But all my music for so is under Rodnae.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now hold on, before we go. They still call and breathe on the phone. You know, you dated it then. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard that move since the 80s. So
right. Like I said, I could play you the voicemails. Somebody on there playing with themselves. Oh man, it's crazy. Man.
Just look at that.
Crazy.
Just look at that as good material to use on some of the next songs.
And they say it's all saved on there. Trust me, it's all saved on. They'll tell you it's crazy. Yeah.
You got one song entitled, say, "When It Hurts, Play With Yourself."
Okay, take us out here.
Yeah. Somebody on here in the studio right now. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, this is crazy, man.
So, man, this is what it is on Real and Real, baby. Hey, K, take us about here, big bro, man.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, fans, followers, and like and subscribers, listen, man, we just had a hell of a show right now, man, from this doubleheader with our brother, man, the blessed one, Rodnae da Boss. Brother, you don't have a home. You got a home right here with Real2reel360, man. Anytime you want to come back, man, please holler at the G's, man. We got you. Whatever events you got coming up, so forth, whatever we can do to support you, man. Just holler at us. We thank you. All right.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no doubt. We can thank our followers, fans, and listeners, everybody that was on the live comments and everything like that, man. Without y'all, we wouldn't make this possible to do what it do, man. So salute to everybody that's been chilling with us and hanging us hard. But this is where we ended, man. Listen, a live interview, what you see, this tape will be sent to our brother. So he's going to have a live interview of this for his archives and families. And also this will be aired on our sister station, 80 PUSO, 82.3 FM up in Ohio. They be airing it on audio on the show. All right. Also, the music that you heard tonight that's been played will be uploaded. It's already uploaded. Let me make that fact. Already uploaded on our radio station. Live 65. You can go to Real2reel360 Radio and you can hear the great song by Rodnae da Boss, just what you heard tonight.
Yes, sir. And also, too, it will stream live on GC Radio, and it will be, this actual video will be aired again on Third Coast Society TV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Derek out there with Roy Chip Anthony for making that happen, him and Lisa Good.
All right, y'all. This is it, man. We had a great show, man. We out of here like last year. Y'all take care. This is DJ K Wise on behalf of my partner, my host with the most, my brother in the GOD status, no other than Mr. PhD himself, Josh Miller. We are Real2reel360, and guess what? We out of here like last year. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing, and tell a friend and keep sharing, because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ K-Wise, my brother, take us up out of here, son.
True indeed. I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth. To all the human families on the planet Earth, I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness to you. To peace, the man, woman, and child of the you and I verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe, so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you. Upon our show, you make it possible for us to do what we do.